Franklin P. Scudder. I have just told you, sir, that these spies want to kill me. I thought that I was quite safe from my enemies in London. But yesterday evening I found a card in my letterbox and there was a man's name on it. It was the name of one of the spies, my worst enemy. You should tell the Foreign Office, I said. They will help you and perhaps they can save Carlodes too. There is no time for that. My enemies know that I am in this building. They are probably waiting. Do you think that I can hide in your flat, sir? Well, I want to check your story first. I said, I will go outside and look around. If I see anything unusual, I will agree to help you. Is that all right? I left the flat and went out into the street. A man was standing there outside the building. He lifted his hand when he saw me. I looked around quickly and saw a face at a window. The man's sign was answered and the face moved away from the window. I bought another newspaper at the corner of the street and then went back to the flat. All right, Mr. Scudder, I said. You can stay here tonight. I have checked your story. There is a man outside who is acting rather strangely. I think that your enemies are staying in the house across the street. Scudder stayed quietly in my flat for several years. Several days. When I went out, he was very nervous. There was always someone standing outside the building. I saw the face at the window opposite mine a few times, but nobody came to the flat. Scooter read and smoked. He filled a little black book with notes and counted the days to 15 June. One day he said, time is passing quickly, Henry. While they are watching the house, I won't be able to get away. If they catch me, will you continue the fight? I liked Scudder's adventures and his story was exciting. But I had no interest in politics. He continued to talk, and I listened to some of it. He told me about a woman by the name of Julia Chengei, who was one of the spies. She is a terrible enemy, Henry, he said, but the old man is worse. This old man was Scudder's chief enemy and he described him very clearly. It is strange, he said, but he has the voice of a young man and his eyes, Henry, when you see his eyes, you never forget them. They are small and often half shut, like the eyes of a bird. He, he talked for a long time that day. I cannot remember everything that he said, but I knew that he was more nervous than usual. In the evening, I went out to dinner with a friend. It was 10:30 when I returned. I opened the door of the flat and went in. The lights were not lit and this seemed rather strange. I put them on and looked around. There was nobody there, so I thought that Scooter was already in bed. I walked into the next room and saw something in the corner. For a moment, I could not see what it was. Then I suddenly felt very cold and weak. I wanted to open my mouth and cry out.